Tensions ran high today outside Federal Plaza in response to some rough arrests yesterday inside the building.
Those arrests involved the detention of a Dominican migrant there for a routine check-in. It follows the Trump administration's immigration crackdown here in New York.
Eyewitness News reporter Anthony Carlo is at the scene with the latest details. Anthony.
But Joe, Tanya, things have quieted down just a bit, everything but the weather. Obviously, you see this teeming rain at this point. There are still protesters out here, and we're learning that the number of protesters taken into custody by police at this point has grown to roughly 17. That is not an official number yet. It is preliminary. I do want to show you some video of some tense moments earlier during this protest. You'll see in this video the NYPD making several arrests outside of 26 Federal Plaza. This is a federal courthouse in Lower Manhattan. These protesters voicing their concerns about ICE detainments. Some telling us they will not stand by as their neighbors are scooped up as part of the Trump administration's aggressive crackdown on immigration. We obtained video from protesters who say they're out here in part due to the presence of what look to be federal immigration authorities near Federal Plaza today, though we cannot independently confirm exactly what federal agency these law enforcement officers are part of. This protest developing after yesterday's arrest inside that Manhattan federal courthouse, a man taken down by ICE agents after his immigration proceedings were dismissed. The Department of Homeland Security says Joaquin Rosario Espinal was here illegally from the Dominican Republic. DHS says he resisted arrest and claims that he punched an officer. Federal agents have reportedly been rounding up migrants around courthouses in Lower Manhattan all week, prompting activists to come out here and demonstrate today.
I'm hoping that, I guess, the entire policy changes. I'm hoping that the attitude towards the migrants changes, that this whole criminalization thing, this whole turning people into terrorists, I think leads us down a really dark path that I'm not here to see. I'm an American. My family's been in this country for longer than most other people's families have been in this country, and this is not the America that I want to live in.
I want to read you this statement from Homeland Security. It says, quote, "Our officers are doing their jobs by removing public safety threats and enforcing our nation's immigration laws. Assaulting, resisting, impeding, or harassing ICE officers is against the law. Unfortunately, our ICE officers are facing a 413% increase in assaults while carrying out arrests. The violence against ICE must end." Back here at a live picture, you can see a lot of the police activity has dispersed from what was going on earlier behind me. There are still protesters out here. You cannot see them from where we're set up at this point. But again, I'm told about 17 arrests now, protesters taken into custody. That number not official. We do expect that to change. We're live in Lower Manhattan. Anthony Carlo, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.